Hello friends, my name is Ali. I am the owner and maker behind Ali Mackenzie Crafts, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I am finally sitting down to record the intro and talk about everything I sold for one of my absolute best markets of the year. This market occurred on Small Business Saturday, which was November 29th, 2025. It was an extremely cold day. It was in the 30s, very close to freezing, if not below freezing, during several parts of the day, which you'll be able to tell from my very red nose and face. When I'm cold, my face definitely feels it. But it was still a very good day. It did not keep people from coming out. It was a very busy day. And honestly, I'm just amazed. Sometimes you think these smaller events will not do well. However, this event that only had 19 vendors brought out a lot of people. I have no idea how many, but we had a constant flow of traffic the entire day. And so it just goes to show that sometimes the large events where you're getting a lot of people walking through might not be the place where you make all of your sales, and some smaller events can blow it out of the water and completely surprise you. So this event was located at a farm. It was a farmer's market, and it's the same place that I did a market in August. So early August, I did a market at this location. It's a historic barn above like a farmer's market venue, and then it's a working farm that's on. The historic barn is absolutely gorgeous, and of course for Christmas they had lights up. It was stunning. You'll see little parts of that in the clips I was able to capture that day. But it was just such a beautiful day, such a beautiful event. I'm really hoping that I can do more events there next year. And it's just, both times that I've been there, it was a good experience. The people that come out are just so friendly and kind, and it was just very good vibes, which I needed, because honestly, most of my markets that I had over the holiday season were not that great of experiences. And so this one was kind of just the perfect event that really helped make up for some of the events that had me feeling a bit down and a bit lower emotionally about if this is the right path for me. So it's events like these that bring me back around, remind me that what I'm doing is my passion and that people love my work, and sometimes an event just isn't the right place for me. I'm gonna throw it back to my market day of footage, and after that I will tell you all of the results. I'll tell you how many items I brought, the total for the items, and then how many items I sold, as well as my overall grand total for what I made for this market. So I'm gonna throw it back to market day footage, and I will see you soon. It's market day. It is about 7:40. The market runs from 9 until I think 3 or 4, probably 3. Today, I just speed rushed the rest of loading my car. Honestly, I loaded it like I do at night and just had to bring my plushies and stuff out, but I'm running behind. Luckily, it's only 10 minutes away, but I'm hoping I can set up quickly because I'll only have about an hour. And I've never done this setup before because I'm bringing my new, I didn't talk about it. I got a new bookcase from Amazon. I've been seeing everyone use bookcases, and I really wanted to have something that I don't have to set up like the sorry, I was rushing, so I'm a little out of breath, but so I don't have to set up like the cube system, because honestly the cube system has been hurting my hands a lot. So I am looking forward to trying a bookcase. It's also kind of a weird catty-cornered, like I'm in a corner in a weird position for this market, and so getting set up it's going to be kind of a weird setup. So I'm really anxious to get there, so I'm gonna head over. Yeah, market day, I'm excited. There are 8,500 people that have shown interest in the event on Facebook, which is a lot because it's a small event. I mean, there's like less than 20 vendors for this, so I'll be excited to see how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head over. Okay, so the event has started. It is 9:30, and I didn't have any time to film my before, and I actually have sold several items, so I'm gonna film what it looks like now. It's very cold. It's like, you can probably see my breath even. It's 30 something degrees, so my nose is a little cold, but I'm all bundled up, and I'm gonna show you the booth real quick before more people come in. Okay, my husband and son came and brought me my hat. Crocheted this myself in my first year of crocheting. And some extra socks because it is very, very cold. My husband also bought me these hand warmers on Amazon. I'll link them in my storefront because they're amazing. They're perfect for this cold event, but I'm having a lot of fun. It's been very busy. It's time 11:12, so we've been open only 2 hours, but it feels like it's been steady the entire time. Like I was still setting up and people were stopping in to look right at 9. So I sold out of all of my $10 items, which I should have known. But I chose to make some things that spoke to my heart this week. So I think that's good. And I'll make a bunch of small stuff for my 2-day event next weekend. My last event of the year. Sorry, any people, I'll do a really quick look at what we're working with here.
Why are they called bag?
So they're bag charms, so you can hang it, I have a lobster claw, yeah, and then you can hang it on your bag. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was like, oh. I also like this one egg like
One of my favorite characters.
Pretty cool. You make all these?
Yeah, everything's 100% handmade by me.
Very cool. You like that one? Huh? I thought it was black. Yeah, is that toothless?
Yeah, that one's toothless.
I like that. Oh, that has that.
Movie accurate side, according to my friends. I always mix it up and I have to ask them, like, did I do it on the right side this time? And then I go look at pictures, like, okay, it's on the right side. Yeah, it's right up there. No worries, yeah. I had to do like an interesting setup, so like, where did I put them this time? Yeah. He's 65, yeah.
65? Mm-hmm. I mean, I know, I wish I knew how to do it. I wish someone would teach me how to. My grandma could crochet, knit. I can't figure it out. I tried from a book.
Oh, do you watch YouTube at all?
I'm not a big YouTuber.
Okay, it's really helpful to watch because you can like pause it and try what they're doing and then rewind it. It's like, I went to the school of YouTube, I say, because I learned all of the basics and then went from there.
Amazing.
Thank you.
It's so much. It's worth $65.
Oh yeah, no, I totally get, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I would never say
he took
okay.
4.5 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
I tried priced by time and material, yeah.
I hate things. I have a feeling Grandma will be here. These are so cute.
Thank you so much.
You're really good. Even if I
Thank you.
will never be this.
Well, it's just practice. So I really think everyone can crochet. That's what I always say. It's like truly for everyone.
Remember, I said only carry in more bags, so we're looking at everything.
Thank you.
Take that one.
Okay. Would you like a bag, or you want to carry it? Yes?
Yes, please.
Okay. And would you like to do cash or card?
Card.
Okay. Oh, come on. My fingers are cold. I keep typing my password wrong today. I'm like,
I thought these were the gloves I could use with my phone.
oh, like the
but they're
smart,
not.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, with crocheting, I can't, I like to crochet when I'm at events, and I'm like,
You can't.
oh, it's so hard. My fingers keep getting so cold. Okay. It's $12.72 after tax. You like it?
I love spiders.
Oh my gosh, I love that you love it. I love making them. Yeah, and he has those like his little fangies. There you go. Would you like a receipt?
Sure. You can just text it.
Okay. I'll have you, oops, that's the wrong thing.
Do you have a card?
Go ahead and put your phone number in.
Card?
I do.
Okay. I love Ruby. She's my favorite.
Oh yeah, I can send you a picture of what it looked like and everything. It's the same snuggler. You got it? Okay, perfect.
Does she have her does she have
I did it with the markings. Yeah. I mean, I can show you real quick if you want. Let me pull her up.
Yes. I need to see. I need to see her.
Let me. Where was she?
I love crochet.
I bet that sold real quick.
Yeah, she.
Is probably.
Oh, wow.
So I did purple. Oh my gosh, let me zoom
Oh my
in.
gosh.
So I did the purple
It's like
to do her
exactly like
markings. So yeah. And I painted those eyes myself too. So
You painted?
yeah, they're hand. A lot of the eyes are hand painted.
Card in here.
So yeah, feel free to contact me if you'd like.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Hi. You want to get that one?
Yeah.
All right. Would you like a bag?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I actually typed my password right the first time. My fingers keep like
So
skipping.
cold.
Yeah, I swear it's like.
Heat in the barn, but I guess.
No, it's a historic barn, so they said it's not safe to have propane around it. Yeah. I was like, I get it, but I'm so cold.
All
right,
we
and
got
it's
parked all the way in left field.
Polar bear. Oh my gosh, really?
Oh yeah, they're parking people pretty far.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I moved some of your balls up to eye level.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I keep trying to get out and reorganize, but people keep flooding in. I'm like, it's a mess. It's fine. Thank you. Did you want to do a card? Okay.
Yep.
It's $19.08 after tax. All right. Would you like a receipt?
Nah.
Okay. You are all set then.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah. Happy holidays. Hi. Want to get those too?
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Oh my gosh, the pig's so cute. Oh, look at, is that like a guinea pig? Or wait, what is
It's
oh,
a
that's
Highland.
Highland.
Yeah. But everybody says either guinea pig or hamster first. So it's just because it's chunky.
Oh, I love their eyes.
All right. Here's one bag.
We were just
I'll have
looking
another
at the
one.
little animals here. Do you see the little piggies? Yes. Oh no.
All right. I'll let you put them in the separate bags. All right. And did you want to do cash or card?
If you want a piggy, I'll get you a piggy.
Oh,
Can I
thank
get
you.
something
It's
like?
$28.62 after
You like
tax.
the little donkey?
Would you like a receipt?
Okay.
No, that's all right.
Okay. It's processing.
You like? Okay. Well, we're gonna
All right, you are all set. Thank you so much.
Piggy.
Bye.
And a donkey.
Hi. All right, perfect. I love those pigs. They're so fun to make. I love the curly tail.
I'm so impressed with crocheting. I tried it once and it didn't work out well for me.
I don't know. I really think that everyone can do it. Well, flat pieces I get really bored with, so honestly I get it because same. That would be me. I get tired of, like, the hat is the biggest thing, like, wearable that I've made.
So cute. I think he's gonna carry the pig.
Okay, do you want a bag for the,
Do you want to put the duck in? Do you want to put that in a bag? Or
you want to carry it too? All right, perfect.
There you go.
All right, it's $31.80 after tax.
So cute.
And would you like a receipt?
Oh, that's okay. I think we're good.
Do you want me to cut the tags off?
Do you want the tags cut off, guys? We're gonna cut the tag off, okay? He's like, you're gonna have to pry it out of my.
Yeah, it's not the easy ones to pull off because they're security for because I have to have my safety information, so I have to give that back to you.
Thank you.
I'm certified by the state of PA to sell toys, so that's why
okay.
I have to include my number and
Oh, I
stuff.
guess we can pry it.
Yeah, they're really hard to get apart.
There you go.
Don't worry, buddy.
Giving it back.
Here you go,
Thank
buddy.
you. That's so cute.
I'm so glad you love it. Here's the tag
Thank
for
you
that
so
one.
much. No, it's
Thank you.
exciting.
And my QR code is on there. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Bye.
Oh, gosh, your work is so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna pay for him. If you just
Oh,
the tag, I'm gonna.
Awesome. Yeah. Do you want me to take the tag off?
Yeah, you might as well, because she's
Yeah.
have him right now.
I love that. Oh,
He's so cute.
thank you.
See the cow. That's what we came for today.
Oh my gosh. Did you already do the cow?
Yeah, I think we might have to do it again.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so you don't need a bag.
Yeah.
I'll give that back to you to give to her. And I legally have to give you the tag, so you can throw it away. It just has my PA registration number. I'm legally allowed to sell toys to all ages.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to do cash or card?
I'm gonna do cash.
Okay, 55.
Well, they have Bulbasaur.
Yeah, it's the only starter I've left. Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.
good luck with
Thank you. Thank you so much. Aw, so sweet.
So Rachel should serve me.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh, I think so. That's cute. Is that what you want to get her? Okay. So you can put that up there.
Okay.
She's gonna get that one.
Awesome.
She's gonna give you change.
Yes. Okay, so she's paying separate. Okay.
Yep.
I love it. Are you buying it for a friend?
I'm buying it for my sister.
That's so sweet. I love when kids buy stuff for their sisters and brothers. All right. Do you know how much I give you back? Okay. Oh, it's on the table. Sorry, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
All right. So you gave me 20, so I'm giving you 8 back because it's 12. So 12 plus 5 is 17, 18, 19, and I gave you an extra 20. Would you like a bag?
You want a bag or you want to slip it in your backpack? Sure. We'll wrap it when we get home.
That's so sweet. Aw, you gonna put it in her stocking? I love that.
Yeah.
And then the cappy.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a cash or card?
Can you take the card?
Yeah. Mhm.
I can do. Actually, I can do cash. If
Okay.
It's better.
Yeah. It's either is fine.
With the fees.
It all adds. Yeah.
You know.
I pay the sales tax on cash, so I figure it usually evens out. All right. So 15, and I'll give you 3 back. Sorry, I can't make my fingers work. All right.
12.
There's 3 back. Would you like a bag?
No, I'm good.
All right,
Thanks so
perfect.
much.
Yeah, of course.
Have a good holiday.
Thank you. Thank you as well.
These two, everybody ran away.
All right.
You did? I mean, Bill.
I thought she was going to like that one better.
All right, I just wanted to wait and see if she wanted to change. All right, so I can wait. No, you're fine.
To you guys first.
We do ask for your
Oh, really? Oh, I love that. All right, those two? All right. It's 127 after tax, 127.20. Oh, you can tap. Sorry.
Will it work?
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll-
Oh, is it picky? Okay, then it's this side.
I've never used the tap thing.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
These are nice and cuddly too. I think they're gonna like
I love them.
Okay, all done. Would you like a receipt?
Yes, please.
Okay, email or text?
Text is fine.
All right, let me have you, oh, sorry, it went out of the screen. Let me go back to it. Send receipt. You said text. All right, let me have you put your number in. Would you like a bag to take those, by the way, ma'am?
Yeah.
You good? Let me get you a bag. Oh, you should have received that text message then.
love the carrot.
I know, I love seeing you cuddle them. It makes me smile. Thank you for loving them, and thank you for your nice words.
I hope my girls love them as much as I do.
Yeah,
No, I'll tell them. I'll keep them.
I mean, I say crochet is for everyone. You know, whether you have it as a decorative piece that makes you smile or a desk buddy, things like that. So, yeah,
Nice.
thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I know how much work goes into it.
Yeah, yes, fellow crocheter, yes. Yes.
Good day.
Thank you, you as well. Bye. Oh, thank you. Bye. Hi. Are you gonna get that one?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy.
I know you probably did not go off base of it. It reminds me of World of Warcraft.
Oh, no, I love that though. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I really
I'm a huge like nerd and gamer, so I love that.
Let's see what this one was.
Oh my gosh, my fingers cannot type. It's so cold. Well, now you can name him Leroy.
Oh my goodness. Such a good job. Okay.
Do you want to do a card? Okay.
Yes, please.
It's $79.50 after tax. Do you want a bag?
Do you have one?
Yeah, I have a big one.
There's like a little thing down there. It's like
Work hands.
Right, and Mary Selfish is so in love.
Thank you for appreciating it. Would you like a receipt?
No, thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Okay, don't mind my red nose. It's 39 degrees in here, so I'm a little cold, but I wanted to show my earring haul from my friend. Like, look at these. And then I got these Game Boys. I got these Game Boys. So cute. And for the festive spirit, I got these. And here's her, actually let me show you, I don't know when I took the earrings off of. Here's her QR code. If you're interested, come on, focus, there we go. If you're interested in any earrings, she does have a website and she does ship, so highly recommend, they're amazing. Okay, it is 3 o'clock, the market is over. I am very cold, I can't feel my toes. There's still a few people walking around, but a lot of people are packing down, so I'm gonna go ahead and show my final booth, and then I'm gonna pack up and head home and warm up. So I have only one of each of the character ornaments left, so I sold 3 of those. And then a lot of my medium stuff sold. All of my $10 stuff and all but these 2 of my $12 stuff is gone. So I have my work cut out for me to get ready for my 2-day market that starts on Friday. My keychains, I only have 4 left, 2 chicks and 2 pickles. And then my $15 to $20 range, this is all I have left. I made that possum today. I made another one, sold it. My fingers are very cold, so it was hard to crochet, to be honest. It was warming up my hands all day with the little hand warmers, the electric ones, which died, and then my booth neighbor actually helped me. She had some hot hands, so she gave those to me, which helped. So I'm gonna go ahead and break down, but that's the after. I do have some snugglers and things that I didn't put out because I didn't know how to display them with this new setup. So I'm thinking about getting a grid wall, whether a tabletop one or a freestanding one. I think I'm gonna figure it out this week because I would like to have my hanging stuff displayed still. So I'm gonna figure that out, but yeah, time to pack down. There is so much to talk about for this market that I don't even know how to condense it down so that this video isn't a million hours long. I had such a good time. I sold so many items, a lot that I've been holding on to for some time that were more like medium sized pieces that were a little slower to sell. Finally found their forever homes with good people that were really excited to get them. I had so many kind compliments. I talked to so many people who talked about wishing that they could pick up crochet, that they've tried and failed, which always inspires me because I at some point do want to teach lessons. And so every time I hear this multiple times at markets, I'm reminded that at some point I could be the person to help those individuals see that everyone can crochet. And I really believe that it's a hobby that everyone can pick up and participate in. And so every time I hear those kind of conversations or participate in those kind of conversations, I'm just reminded that that's a goal for my future. So where to start? I'm not going to go through every transaction because there were a lot of transactions and that would be probably pretty boring, but I am going to talk about some highlights. I think I mentioned it in one of the clips, but within the first few hours, I had already sold out of all of my $10 items and eventually most of my $12 items and a lot of my $15 to $20 items. And it just kind of, throughout the day, I kept taking down displays, taking down signs, and rearranging tables to make it look organized and full still, despite things selling out. I do think if I had made more $20 and under items, I would have sold more because I did sell out so quickly on some of those. But I did what I could with the time I had, and I'm very happy with the results despite not having as many items as I potentially could have, or, you know, who knows what I would have sold if I had them, but I'm happy with the results nonetheless. A couple examples, I brought 6 capybaras. That's the Sweet Beans crochet pattern that I use. They all sold. I brought 4 octos and 4 mini whales. The capybaras I sell for $12. 4 octos and whales from the All From Jade patterns, 4 of each. I sold all of those. I sell those for $10. I brought 10 little ducks and frog hats, which I also sell for $12. I sold 8 of them. I brought 10 premium bag charms. So this was a new thing that I was doing for this market. I decided that it was time to step into the bag. Actually, you know what? No, I did do them for the high school market, but they did not do as well there as I would have liked. So I brought 10 to this event. I sold 6 and I sell those for $14. They are premium because I spend time to add very nice beads that I purchased on a chain, on a eye hook, and then attach several keychain elements. So it has a lobster claw and a ring and a chain. So it's a very nice kind of premium bag charm. I sold 6 of those. So clearly those, that's a good price range for those, a good price point. I only brought 2 of the tarantulas, which are so popular. Those sold, both of those. I brought 1 pickle and it sold. I brought 3 mallards and 2 ducks. Sorry, I'm not saying prices. Tarantulas I sell for $12. That's the Dee Dee's Plushies pattern. The pickle I sell for $12. That's the All From Jade pattern. The bag charms are assorted. You'll just have to look at my Google Doc to see the different patterns I use for that. It's a mix of, it's mostly free patterns, so check the free patterns tab for a lot of those bag charms. The little mushroom guy I brought, which is using the free pattern from Millie. I only brought 1 of those, but it's sold. I sell that for $12, I think. Yes, 12. I brought, again, 3 mallard ducks and 2 regular ducks from the Haru Crochets patterns, and those all sold. I brought 2 of the chonky cats from the new cat pattern that I've been using this season, the end of this season. And that is the Big Bebes pattern. Both of those sold. I brought a new pattern that I was testing as just to see if it would be a good opportunity to sell these. So I only made one. It was a little pocket dragon from Dr. Choco, I want to say, Crochet. Again, everything that you've been seeing is up here, so it's up here. That little pocket dragon, I brought it to test out. It sold. It was the 5th item to sell, so that went well. Another item that I brought to test were the little starter Pokemon littler patterns, and those are from NoWayJoseCrochet. But again, I'll put it up here because my memory sometimes is lacking. But I made a Charmander and a Bulbasaur, and the Charmander was the first thing to sell, and the Bulbasaur sold at the market I had after. So the very popular, definitely going to be popular patterns. Those are the only 2 I've made so far, but I'm definitely going to make a bunch of those for next year. And those I sell for $20. They have a lot of details, and they're in Zaddy Crafts yarn. Sorry, I'm just looking down at my notes. If you see me looking down a lot, it was a lot. I have a lot of notes about this market because it was just such a great event. Another thing that happened is after the high school market that I had from my last market video that I posted, someone reached out that wanted to purchase the Derpy Tiger that I had made with my Bestie Cat Nocturne Cat Crochets pattern. And they had seen it at that event, and their daughter was obsessed with it. But at the time, they deterred her, and they reached out to me because they wanted to purchase it for her for Christmas. Which is funny because I think they must have talked about it the day that the dad reached out, because the daughter reached out to me on Instagram the same day the dad emailed me. And I saw the daughter's message first, and she was asking if I still had it. And I told her I did, and then proceeded to see her dad's email like 20 minutes later, and quickly wrote back to her and said, "Oh, I just realized that someone had already requested it. I could make you a custom one after the holidays to kind of save it for the dad so that he could surprise her on Christmas." I hope that surprise went well. As of recording, I'm recording on January 4th, so I am excited if they ever reach out to me again. I'm excited to hear if she loved it, because I did tell her to reach out after the new year. So now the surprise has been revealed, and she has her Derpy Tiger. I sold him for $90. Again, the detail work I showed him in a past video, but the detail work on him, just the embroidery alone, takes hours. So $90 is a fair price for me. I made him in Bernat Blanket, and the embroidery details were in Zaddy Crafts. So that was really exciting. They came by at this market to purchase him. So they stopped in and bought him from me early in the morning that day. So that was a very exciting experience at the market to sell my Derpy Tiger, because, you know, I had him at, I think, 2 events, and a lot of people were interested in him, but the price tag made them shy away. But this is why I always say to price what you're worth. You don't want to undersell yourself, because you are spending money and time on these makes, and the right person will always come along and purchase these items at some point. You might hold on to them for a little bit, but at some points the right person comes along and purchases them. And this day really showed me that, because I had a few other items that sold that I'd had for the entire market season. So for example, I called her my Ice Queen doll. Again, I'll post her up here. This is a pattern by one of my very good friends, Riley, Pocketful O Posies, and she designed a fairy doll that you could customize and make into several different hairstyles and just a lot of different things that you can do. Riley's very good at making customizable patterns, and if you haven't purchased any patterns from Riley, I highly recommend her. Her patterns are very well written. She provides amazing detail, and the results are always absolutely stunning. I love every pattern I've ever made with Riley's, or every creation I've ever made with Riley's patterns. And so I called her my Ice Queen doll. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. Anyway, she had I used a velvet for the wings, and I gave her Elsa vibes. So anyway, I've had her for quite some time. I made her in 2024. So I had her for my entire market season last year. A grandmother came into the booth looking for the perfect gifts for Christmas for her grandchildren. She purchased that Ice Queen doll, and she also, fairy doll, and she also purchased the Chubby Mothman, which I made in 2024 and had the entire market season. I also had put it in one of my consignment spaces, the one I was in previous to the merchant house. He had lived there for a little bit too, so he actually didn't come to every market, nor was he out at every market. However, she saw him and absolutely fell in love with him. That pattern is by Red Mills Crochet. I love that pattern. I love the colors and everything that I chose to use for my Mothman. He was very much cutesy Mothman, not red-eyed black Mothman. He was white and teal and like a burgundy. So she purchased the Ice Queen doll and the Chubby Mothman. I sold the doll for $60, which I gave her a bun, so her hair cap was not that much work. $60 is probably low, but that was my first full year of crocheting that I made her, so I feel like that's a fair price for something that was more of one of my beginner pieces because it was still in my first year of crochet. And then the Chubby Mothman I also sold for $60. So that grandmother, I hope that her grandchildren enjoyed those because it was very fun to make both of those pieces. And so I really hope that they enjoyed opening those on Christmas. Speaking of Millie, another make that I made right at the tail end of 2024 when she did her wild amount of 12 Christmas patterns for her Patreon, I helped test a gingerbread man that she designed, a little chubby gingerbread man. I only had him at my very first market I ever did December 2024. And then I, of course, put him away because he's very seasonal, and I only brought him out again for the market at the garden center and then the high school. So he'd only been to a couple markets, and he sold at this event. I sold him for $38, I want to say. Yes, $38. And so I was really excited. A young boy came in and he absolutely loved him. So it's really cute to see the kind of things that people are attracted to and that they fall in love with. So he loved the gingerbread and took him home. I had a Millie duck from Oak and Marlow that I had made recently to test out how that pattern works up because I love the Fable Friends and I wanted to try that newer one. And I made that pattern with embroidered dies, and a couple with a young baby purchased that for their baby. I sold that one for $34. One of my other favorite, I have two more very favorite sales of the day that aren't like stereotypical kind of little items like I was talking about earlier. The first one is the Pajama Boy pattern, and that is by NoWayJoseCrochet. I love that name so much. And that is the little Ralphie pattern. I know I showed him off in a past video, and I was really hoping someone would purchase him, but I was also going to be okay if I had to keep him. My husband had already said if it didn't sell, we were going to keep it as a display piece for our holidays. However, a woman saw him and immediately yelled out, "Ralphie," and just had to have him. So I know he's in a good home. I know she's enjoying having him out for her holiday season, and I was very excited to sell him. I was very proud of that piece. I loved how he turned out. He was so cute. I would absolutely make that pattern again next year, or this year. It's 2026. I would absolutely make that again this year for the holidays. And I sold him for $65. Which is, I think, a very fair price. That was the one I played Yarn Chicken on, and I was very lucky to finish him because the Cotton Candy Premier Basic Chenille color was completely out of stock for a while. I just finally was able to place a restock order on that, but I absolutely loved that make. And the other one that I was very excited to see actually was my penultimate, my next to last order of the day, which was my Chubby Orc. And that's by the Squishy Witch, I think. I'm remembering her handle right. But I absolutely loved this orc. I loved making him. I loved how he looked. Again, another one I wouldn't have minded if I had to keep him because I love orcs. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them, but I finally went downstairs and broke out all of my Lord of the Rings pops because I completely forgot that I had them. We had a decorative shelf downstairs that we had all of our pops on that we had to move in all of the life changes we've had over the years, and they went into storage, and I went down because I've been missing having a bunch of pops on my shelves because I recently put up my K-pop Demon Hunters, which you're not going to be able to see, they're up at the top, but and I was showing Christine from What's Up Cupcake some of the ones I do have up here, which are my Labyrinth ones, so my Ludo and my little worm guy and Sarah and King Jared, and I was showing them to, I took a picture and showed them to her, and putting up my K-pop ones, I was like, I have to have more of my nerdy pops up. And so this chubby orc just speaks to my Lord of the Rings loving heart. However, the person that purchased him, she came in, she saw him and immediately grabbed him and said, I have to have him. He reminds me of World of Warcraft. And so a fellow nerd, just in a different arena, relating the orc to WoW instead of Lord of the Rings, but I just love that a fellow nerd took home my chubby orc and is now enjoying him while she plays WoW at home. So I sold him for $75. He took a lot of yarn and a lot of time, but I loved that piece. So I'm just so happy that I was able to send him to a good home. Ralphie. Oh, and my another win was my BK Crochet Rumi snuggler. She went home, though she had my custom purple Rumi eyes from my K-pop Demon Hunters drop. I sold her for $48. She went home, I think it was to someone that was going to give it to a child for Christmas, which is just so sweet. Yeah, I'm trying to think of, Snuggle Beans Crochet, Huey the Highland Cow. A woman came in and I feel like I recognized her. I think she might have been in a Zumbini class that I did with my son, but I wasn't 100% sure until after she walked away I was still not sure, so I didn't say anything to her at the time, but she had her daughter who was around my son's age, and there was a Highland cow at the farm that people were paying to be able to get pet and snuggle with, and she had already taken her daughter to see the Highland cow, and then she saw Huey the Highland cow on the shelf and immediately was like, I have to get this for her. She purchased her, I think in one of my clips you can see when she purchased her Huey for her daughter, and immediately she wanted the tags off. Her daughter was cuddling Huey. It was just so adorable. That's a pattern, a sploot pattern, if I didn't say it, from Snuggle Beans Crochet, Huey the Highland Cow. Absolutely love that pattern. I love every sploot, let's be honest. I wish I'd had more sploots at this market. I think they would have done well. But again, I did the best I could. I made everything I could. And I was really happy with the overall results of what did sell that day. One other thing that I wanted to share about as I look over my list before I get into final numbers were the Hugurumi, I'm sure if I'm saying that right. Hugurumi is what I want to say. Ornaments that I had made. So I can't recall if I had taken these to the high school event. I'm trying to remember my setup for that event if I had the tree. But nonetheless, I brought one of our shorter fake trees as well as a plant stand to this event. So you saw that in a few of the clips where I showed the overview. I brought 6 character ornaments. So I brought 2 of the reindeer, 2 of the snowmen, and 2 polar bears. And I had them all hanging on this tree, as well as 2 of the ornaments I called heirloom ornaments, which were just kind of a bauble covered in Woolies Thick and Quick worked up. And so 3 of the character ornaments out of the 6, so half of them sold at this event, and people did really love them. I was really excited to see that those patterns that I really loved so much were a hit with my customers as well. And now for the part you've all been waiting for, my final numbers. So I brought 98 items for a total of $3,113 in inventory to this event, and I sold 64 items for a total of base price $1,243 sold. Now, of course, I need to factor in what I usually do. My booth fee was $65 for this event, extremely reasonable, and I was very happy with that booth fee. The extra taxes that I am absorbing and have to pay out of pocket because people paid in cash, I received over $300 in cash, so that's $19.56. My total credit card fees for credit card processing were at $28.49. So a bit high, but there were a lot of transactions, so it does make sense. And so taking all of that into account, the booth fee, the credit card fees, the extra taxes, my total take home, other than the cost of materials and all of that, because I don't have all of that accounted for on this document, the total take home was $1,130. So overall, this was a really great event. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed talking to so many different people. As you saw from the clips, I had a lot of great customer interactions. It was just a fun experience despite the freezing cold. My toes were definitely frozen by the end of the day, but I have since purchased new smart wool socks and new warm hiking boots, so as well as fleece pants. So I'm ready for next season to endure these colder markets, because I definitely was not as prepared as I should have been. My core was warm, which is what really matters, right? And I had those hand warmers, which were very nice to have, but it was definitely unexpected that the day was so cold. I remember the weekend before had been somewhat warm. I mean, like probably like 50s, but still not freezing. So I was definitely surprised, but the weather itself, like, it was a gorgeous day. And so honestly, I couldn't ask for more. It was an amazing day. I loved all of my customers, and I really appreciate every single person who stopped to my booth and gave me a kind word or a smile or told me my work is beautiful or made a purchase. I really appreciate every single person that stopped by for the event that day. I am going to wrap up the video here. If you haven't already had a chance, please do hit that subscribe button below. I would love to have you here as part of my growing community. And if you could give this video a like and leave me a comment, it really does help for the algorithm to push me out there so that more people can see my content and I can continue to grow my channel here in the new year. I have some big goals and some big plans as we move into this new season, and I'm very excited for what I have in store. So I'd love to have you here along with me for this journey. And again, I just appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for being here, and until the next time, bye.